Ready? Okay.
Dave, you guys saw this team in your first game of the season. What have you seen in terms of your team's growth since then?
Well, I mean, we've played pretty consistent hockey throughout. And that's there's some real simple keys for us in terms of the way we need to play and the things that give us success. So, back on the road here tonight, it's a real simple formula for us in terms of getting contributions from everybody, skating, checking, and playing the game in a 200-foot sense.
How do you have to account for a guy like Troy Terry out there?
Well, he's a good player, right? They've got a lot of skill and a lot of ability. So just what I just talked about, you got to check well, you got to take away the middle of the rink, you have to have layers, all of those things. Time and space is a real premium, and if you give a player like Troy a lot of time and space, or a little bit of time and space even, he can make things happen.
Dave Martin, first off the ice, getting the start tonight.
Yeah.
Any other lineup changes?
No.
Burakovsky's been red hot. Have you seen anything? Have you seen his growth like the last week?
Well, his game has been pretty good throughout. When he has a shooting mentality, he's very effective, and he's continued to grow in that area and just be confident in taking his opportunities and shooting pucks. He's had a few go in for him here over the last stretch, but. His play is, it's based off of, moving and skating with the puck. He can transport and get his line in the zone. He can hold pucks down low because of his strength and his skating ability and his ability to protect pucks. Like we've seen of late, he's pretty effective when he gets into scoring positions.
Is that shooting mentality something that needs encouraging?
I'm sorry.
You said when he has that shooting mentality.
No, I mean it's a part of his game. Early on we probably had the conversation, maybe week 2 or 3 of the season. In one of the scrums where a lot of the pucks were missing the net just by a little bit. They were a few inches high. They were a little bit wide. He's getting things on net right now. Still mixing in. He still has a nice mix of distribution when he's looking off his shots. But like I said, when you're feeling good and the pucks are going in the net, keep shooting.
Is it a sign of health on a team when even the stay-at-home defensemen are getting in there and even leading the team in defenseman goals? Jamie Alexiak's case.
Well, that's just a part of the way we play. We talked about it, the other day again, just finding that balance of having our deactivated, having them part of the offensive play without being, at high risk. So there is a balance there, and sometimes it's gonna come back and it's gonna get you where you get caught up ice, where you get caught a little bit out of position. But that is what that's the process that we're working through, is to become really efficient there. We feel strong. We need 5 people involved in the attack, whether it's off the rush or in the offensive zone. But we have to do it in an intelligent way, where we are thinking with a checking mentality and a responsible mentality first.
If we just talk to Schultz, he's one of the other new players that came. How has he helped the team?
Schultz's presence is, he's calm and he's quiet, but his presence speaks very loudly. He carries himself so well. He garners a ton of respect in the dressing room. So he's been an instantaneous leader for us, and just with his experience and poise, he just automatically garners that type of respect in the dressing room.
Thanks, Dave.